Like, for example, Todd put out an apology. I don't think we talked about this.
Oh.
Todd, the Toddster, Todd. Toddarino, my man.
Is that from something too?
And he just seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah, for sure. I get it.
Todd, in case people don't know who Todd Smith is, because I don't really know. He's this. Actually, I don't know if he's a, but he
really
like
is.
one.
I've said Todd, Brandon, David, Jason. Those are the 4 creepsters of that group. Like, they need help.
Todd, my dude.
Yeah.
Todd, what's
he's the
good?
Interns, and he's like
Jack though, eh?
I mean, yeah.
Jeff too. Damn, what's up?
He's the one that had the 16-year-old interns with Jason at their house. They had did you see that video of the 16-year-olds they had that showed up for David, and they said you can work for us, and he had them clean their kitchen and stuff like that.
Dude, that is so.
And they had 16-year-old girls at the house, and Jason's like, these are new interns. They're 16. I'm like, ugh, you're 44.
You have 16-year-olds at your house cleaning your kitchen, bruh? He's 44?
At the time.
No, Jason, not this guy.
Oh, yeah. This kid's 30 something now.
Pretty jacked though.
I know.
Who's more jacked, Jeff or Todd? Jeff looks like he's trying to flex though.
Jeff looks really skinny. I feel bad for him. I feel like he can't work out anymore.
Jeff looks like he's trying to look casual, but he's flexing so fucking hard.
Well, Jeff gets more points because he's speaking up and donating and doing stuff. So
yeah, shout out to Jeff.
Todd is kind of the worst. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, here's his statement. Or did you read a statement?
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. But we can read it again.
Okay, Todd said from Todd. Todd.
The fuck?
Toddy boy. This is an apology to Hannah and her friends, an acknowledgement of my role in the trauma they went through, and the night, and that night, and the pain. I'm reading it from far away, so pardon me. They carried every day since. I would like to own up to my mistake and apologize to those I have hurt with my insensitivity. I do not condone sexual misconduct of any kind. I'm so stupid. I'll just say it was sexual misconduct. You can bleep it or some shit.
Okay.
Well, I don't know with YouTube. It's all of a sudden you say the wrong word and they're like, fuck your whole episode.
Oh, I thought you were okay.
You know what I mean?
I thought you were trying to, mm-hmm.
No, I'm not making jokes.
I didn't think that you were trying to be sensitive towards me or something. And I was like, it's fine, but then I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm sorry for the disgusting comment I made in that video. And he was the one who said, I'm getting horny, I believe, when he looked in.
Right.
Yeah.
And he did buy alcohol for himself that night.
Oh, see, yeah, right. That always slides under. Is that
of course it
apparently, allegedly, I mean, we don't know for sure, but according to you, you saw.
No, I didn't see him buy.
You didn't. Okay.
I said Jeff. I had said he asked Jeff, and Jeff said I'll go get it, and then we left. So
okay.
I didn't.
So
but
according to the witnesses,
actually, Jeff said Todd bought alcohol for himself. And then he changed it and said there was no alcohol. But then he changed it again and said Trisha wasn't there when the alcohol was brought back. So it just flipped a lot. But anyways.
Jeff did say Todd bought alcohol for himself.
Yeah, so.
And the witnesses said that he did. So.
I mean, we know.
There is evidence pointing to Todd coming back with some of that whiskey. Who's ready to party? All right. Sorry, Todd. Anyway, I'm sorry for all that stuff. I'm sorry to have been a part of a toxic environment that got you into this situation. I'm sorry that I was so naive and did not challenge my own perception to know what was actually happening in that room. Jump cut to him being like, I'm getting kind of turned on right now.
There's no bullshit too when they're like, allegedly, when they're like, nothing was going on in those rooms. Every time anyone's asked, those vlogs are real. It's 100% real. Nothing scripted. It's not. I've been a part of those vlogs. It's never like I'm looking into some fake thing happening and be like, whoa, look at that happening over there.
That's the impression. You know why I get that impression? Is because every time you listen to David talk, like when you listen to him talk about, for example, the Seth thing, people were going, oh, this is fake. And David, he wants people to know desperately that it's all real.
And it is. It is. The way they set up stuff is like 100% real.
Yeah.
They set up scenarios to happen, but like it's not fake what they're setting up. There's always like real shit happening. That's how he gets reactions.
So anyway, Todd continues. I was trying to say, he says, I never left the apartment until it was time to go. And I did never purchase alcohol, despite Jeff saying... Jeff said you did buy alcohol for yourself. So maybe you guys.
They did not get their story straight.
Yeah, you guys didn't get your story straight. Come on.
It out.
He did not he says, okay, he did never purchase alcohol for anybody that night. I did hop up to make, I feel like the fifth grader who can't read.
I can't see that far, otherwise I would read for you.
Oh, yeah,
I have like the worst eyes.
Yeah, just so you guys know, it is far away. I did hop up to make a joke for the vlog. What does that mean? He hopped up like, oh,
David needs me. What's the line?
Let me peek in the room real fast. Oh, I'm turned on right now. I hopped up. Weird way to write it. I was trying to say something edgy and crude for a laugh, but it was not funny, and I'm ashamed of myself. I am in full support of Hannah coming forward. I cannot imagine the way she feels, and I am so sorry to have been involved. And I understand that my inaction was of equally awful consequence. I was in the apartment and contributed to the toxic environment that led to SA. I know I need to continue to educate myself. I sincerely apologize to those I have hurt, including SA survivors. I will, however, continue to have 16-year-olds clean my kitchen.
That's not what I
Oh, sorry. I got blurry.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, now I see how my action added to a culture that allowed this to happen. I'm embarrassed that this is what it took for me to learn about the effects of my behavior and action and ignorance. I fully plan on paying the 16-year-olds cleaning my kitchen instead of them working pro bono. Oh, sorry again. I fully plan on learning from my mistakes and educating myself through different resources on SA.
It's a pretty good apology.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that
There's
was the
still
bare minimum he could have done.
There's still the
but
big question mark about the alcohol.
I mean, that will never get answered. They're just all back and forth. And
Yeah, we'll never get answered.
I mean, the girl said it was there.
It was there.
Jeff said it was there. Everyone said it was there.
I mean,
but
to me,
okay.
it's like a lot of people say, "Oh, what does it matter? The alcohol's there." But I mean, you know what? It doesn't matter.
It actually does matter. It's supplying alcohol to minors is a big thing because,
it matters if it's true that David was like,
that's a huge
go
thing.
get it to liquor these girls up.
But guess what? Even if you didn't buy it directly for them and there was alcohol at the house, just like a drunk driving at parties, the person throwing the party can get sued for the drunk drivers being killed. It
was at Dom's apartment, right? So. But
they could say someone supplied the alcohol there, and then that person's at fault for supplying minors with alcohol. It is a thing.
No, oh yeah. If there was proof that one of these guys got it.
I mean, that's why I left, because I was like, this I know for a fact is a really bad, no matter the outcome of anything happening, not knowing what was going to happen that night. Like, it was just, regardless, it was just bad. It was like, this is bad. We're buying minors out. Like, that's not happening. We're not going to be here for that.
There does seem to have been a trend of David keeping the people around him drunk to try to get entertaining content, though. So
I mean, he's admitted that, yeah.
It fits the...
And Tana came out with tweets about saying any guy who flirted or tried to get at me when I was 18, 19, you're disgusting. And she said anyone that's 10 years older than you at that age that thinks they get you is it doesn't. And they're just, I mean, but it was interesting because she's older now. She's like, what, 24? Not that much older, but 25 maybe.
I mean, that's a big difference from 18 to
No, of
24.
course. But the fact that she already sees it, because now I'm seeing this with like younger influencers, like these TikTokers and stuff like that. It's so disgusting. And like, I'm glad she spoke up, because like she was such a part of that, like that stuff with Jason and Tana. Like, I was just like, watching that back was like so repulsive. She goes, it was a fake date, and then he turned it into a real one, and I was confused, and why did he try and kiss me when the cameras were off? Like, it was so repulsive and disgusting, and it just made me want to puke. Like, Jason makes me, like, honestly, he makes me want to puke. I don't know what else to say about it. And he has yet to say anything, and he's been like a common denominator in all this.
Interestingly, the pretty much the only one now who hasn't made a statement.
Yeah,
who is there?
Abandoned his YouTube channel, like not doing the podcast anymore. David has nothing to say.
What is Jason gonna do? Oh, he did a show. He's still
he's doing stand up, I guess.
Huh? I wonder what his act's like.
There was nowhere online, nothing about it. It's so weird. Like, no.
So y'all heard about this guy, Dirty Dom? Boy, that guy's a real piece of shit.
Yikes. Yeah, it's really gross, especially since he's the oldest and has children. Like, you probably should be the first person to say something because you're fucking old. Like, you should know better.
Does he have a daughter?